Hey, ladies and gents, how is everybody doing? Dear Lord, it has been a while. I have been recovering from heat stroke for the last 3 weeks, so it's been quite interesting. What is going on, traveling family? How are you doing? Just want to make sure that we are live on both sides here. It looks like we are, and chats should be good, so I should be able to see both of you here. We are going to get right back into our B42.12 playthrough here. Now that it has progressed there. What's going on, DeWall? How's it going, man? Already. I think we've got everything else on here. Let's just make sure that everything is good to go. It seems like it is. It's quite loud for me, though. Quite loud for me, but that's just the music, so. Alright, we got our long play series here. Let's get into it. Okay, tired today? Yeah, I hear you there. I hear you there. Not particularly, having the most of energy myself right now, but I just kind of want to be able to change. Your channel used to be Ryder Good. Ah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. What's going on, Ryder? We're going to be getting into this. Now, there's a couple different things that I did do with this. I added a mod that fixed the flashlight and the bottle issue. So that'll no longer be an issue being on the bag thing here. I did go into debug settings because it updated to 42.12 and I had to change the generator settings from 1.0 back down to the default 0.1 for generator consumption. Because that did jump up quite a bit. And I do also realize that there is also another massive issue with Zomboid right now. And that is, if you are filling up gasoline in a vehicle, you have to either hit escape or run away from the pump. You can't just walk away from it. You get stuck in there. So if a zombie attacks you, you need to escape or you need to run away from it. Otherwise, you have an issue. Because you won't disengage from the pump itself, so. I am glad to be back. I am glad to be back, man. It's, as I said, like, we'll see how far I can go tonight. I'm going to kind of test myself into this. We're going to go as long as I can tonight. We'll also stream tomorrow and Friday and Saturday. What I'm going to do is I'm going to limit myself to having Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays off because it'll give me a good edit day on Sunday, plus a couple other days, and then it'll give me 2 days to really schedule appointments on consistently on Monday and Tuesday as well, which will leave things kind of open for me. Let's go ahead and get into this, though. I'm anxious. It's been a while since I played Zomboid. Like, it's been like 20-something days since I played. And we will also be getting into a couple other things. I don't know if you guys have realized the YouTube channel. I shared a short, and it's apparently been popping off, so. Not as popular as the most popular short that I have, but still, it's been crazy. All right, let's get into this. As we have been doing, will be recording, which means that I will be doing my I'll be pausing to be able to answer chat and stuff like that. Especially since I've been doing a lot of editing and realized it has made things a lot easier. So I will pause to be able to answer chat. It makes it very easy to be able to take those portions out of the chat, or out of the recordings and stuff like that. They'll still show up on the second channel, but let's get a nice swig of Coke Zero here, and then let's move on and get started with day 52. And there's a couple things that I'm going to be able to run with this, so we'll get right into this. Start with day 52. Day 52. Day 52. You guys might not realize it from the actual recording. People on the lives and stuff like that will, though. It has been a while. It's been like 25 IRL days since I've actually played. And I had to do some research on what I was getting my butt into. A couple of different things here, actually. We are going to be changing a couple of different things here because we have these canteens here. I did fix this. As you can see, we aren't getting any errors on that anymore, which is nice. So we can carry the canteens on there, and we can also do the same thing with our flashlights. So the flashlight can now go into the flashlight slot. No errors as well. And then it can just hang on there, which is nice because that will allow me to specifically stick with our spears, which is going to help out quite a bit. It's going to help out quite a bit. All right. So that is the first thing. The second thing is we are now in B42.12, which means there has been some changes to the game specifically. The other thing that we do need to do is we need to get as many things to be able to tear apart vehicles as we can. I just realized this is really freaking loud, isn't it? Wow, give me a second. Holy crap, that is really loud. Alright, that seems to be better. Alright, now, the one thing that we really need to do is we need to figure out a couple of different things here. One of them is going to be getting specific things out of here. We need propane tank, or propane torches. And we do not seem to be having those in here. Where did we put all these propane torches? Do I have them in here? We have a mattress in there. We have a propane tank. Welding torches. That's why I was looking at the wrong thing. We have 21 welding torches in here. We do not have that room in there, so what I'm going to do is we are going to grab all of those. And we are going to grab these fire-hardened wood spears. At least a couple of them, at least. And then we are going to go ahead and see if we can't find a welder's mask if I have one. That's the other thing that I can put on my person as well. If I have a welder's mask, I can just throw it on myself. I don't think I do. We might be slightly hungry. Let's go ahead and eat this. Let's just see if I've got one in here. I do not have one in there, so I don't have a welder's mask on me. We need to find a welder's mask real quick before we do this. And then once we find one, we're going to go out and we are going to work on maybe trying to tear apart some things real quick. Just need a singular welder's mask, man. Don't you do this to me. Give me a welder's mask. Okay. They're going to play like that, are they? Whetstone. Iron glue. No. Twine. Oh, come on now. Sacks of gravel. Well, we'll take this other canteen. Because we don't have another canteen, so that works for me. Now we have two canteens. Yeah, one's over here. It's not filled up. The heck are these welder's masks? There's gotta be some in here, right? So we can't do anything without a welder's mask. So that's gonna be not so good. I do realize we need to go through a lot of this. Welding rods aren't gonna help me. I need a welder's mask, man. Alright, we're gonna play this game. Yay! Oh. Random firefighter axe in there. Nice. Welding dude, come on, man. Come on, man. I just need a mask. Please do not tell me there's another old stove. That's nice. That'll be... I mean, there's so many things to be able to pick up in here that are going to be really, really nice, but I want a damn welder's mask. That's all I want. Another water canteen. Just kind of crazy. That one has water in it, though. That makes more sense to take. Damn, man. Yeah, they're not being very nice to me right now, are they? I can't believe I don't have a welder's mask. If I'm being honest. Alright, we're going to try here. Please tell me we're going to be able to find something. Welding rods, wire, steel sheets, another welding torch. I guess I'll take that. Alright, the other thing we're going to do is we are actually going to do the name just to be able to throw it up there real quick. Because that'll put the W's up top, make it easier to be able to look for the welder's mask. This is actually kind of wild. I was not expecting to not be able to find one. There's so many boxes in here. That's actually kind of crazy. I am stupefied right now. Shitting me? Did not expect this at all. Okay, we're gonna have this type of game problem, are we? Oh, that's crazy. Gazillion things to paint, but no frickin' welder's mask. Thank you. There we are. Okay, let's just make sure we're gonna put this on our all-pack slot. I'm not messing around with that. We are gonna get that on our all-pack slot. Alright, good start, good start. We at least get something on there. We do need to work on a couple other things here real quick. Let me pause up real quick to be able to answer this. The semi-mod was glitching for me for something. If I filled driver's seat with items, you won't let you in the truck. That's because you're filling your driver's seat with items. You still can't fill your driver's seat with items. Otherwise, it's got to move those items out of the way for you to get into the seat. Which is why I always recommend don't fill up your front two seats, especially if you want the ability to be able to move back and forth between them and go in and out the doors. If you're trying to avoid zombies, never fill the front two seats if you don't have, if you can. But that's also why there's super limited space in the driver's seat. Alright, do I want to do this, or do I just want to... Do I just want to take the bus, or do I want to take the semi? I kind of want to take the semi because I'm just going to use it anyways, you know? So, let's just do that. We are going to have to fill it up. Ooh. Let's not do that. Please and thank you. Cheese and crackers. What side are we on gas-wise? It is on this side. Everything I should be doing. Crap. That's not good. I didn't realize I would get stuck in that area. Get it out of there. Come on, get it out of there, man. Alright, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I was gonna say I saw more zombies over there. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. Hi. Get out of here. I see you guys over there, too. Get out of here. You got a screwdriver in you? Get out of here. Fillet knife. Okay, okay, okay. Be nice. Yeah, we're getting some migration over here, it looks like. Alright, you can do your thing over there. Alright, so the noise that I'm hearing right now was me transferring. Wait a second, do I have a... No shit. I have a welder's mask. Oh my god, I had a welder's mask in my backpack the entire time. Mm-hmm. I had a welder's mask in my backpack the entire time. Interesting. Take care of you real quick so we can fill up the zombies here. Or fill up the frickin' truck here. Yeah, we'll fill up the zombies. How about that? Thank you. Alright, do we have room now? I think we do. Let's fill it up. Now I gotta remember, I can't... Oh! It said you can't just walk away from it, so that's different, but apparently you can. Okay. Alright, there we go. It is relatively late-ish right now, so let's go ahead. Move our way towards a couple of directions we know where there should be burnt-out vehicles. We're not going to go up to the farm right now because that's actually going to have a decent amount of them. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the car lot thingy up there. So we know that there is a farm right over here. But we're going to go to the car lot outside of Riverside to be able to try to tear things apart over there. We could go to the farm, but I don't think there's really anything up there that we need right now. Plus, the idea of trying to take a semi into that small location is kind of unnerving. What the hell? What is that? Heritage Tailors. Ooh. I actually do want to check that out real quick. The hell? Get in the vehicle. Oh, it's blocked. That door is blocked. Seriously? Oh, it wasn't. What was in the seat? There was something in that seat then. Okay. Apparently it was all these things in there, so the Tailors had absolutely nothing in it. Okay. Just didn't like being stuck in that frickin' vehicle as long as I possibly needed to. Really didn't. Alright, so what we're gonna do... I do not know how many zombies are going to be up here. There might be a decent amount. Because we are close to Riverside now. So there might be a decent amount starting to pack up here. I'm not 100% sure, though. Oh, a little bit there. Do you think there's probably going to be more up? Alright. In this area is where I'm looking. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear Lord. Turn properly, please. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. Dear Lord. Did you see that? Look at that little poor little raccoon. Oh, that poor little raccoon. Alright. Let's get here busy, guys. Let's do it. Alright, we might need to take them into other areas here because... yeah, that's not going to be nice. That is not going to be nice. I've got a couple over there. Not many are paying attention to me over here. I can come back over this way. Alright. Yeah, you guys do not seem to be paying attention to me over here. That's good. Quiet trait comes in handy again. Alright, I don't like that. Let's get a nice little open space here for us. Get out of our way. Alright, not much here, so I like this. I like this. We're kind of clear. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Do it! Oh, crap. We broke. We broke. Give me that. Get the broken stick out of there. Put this on our back. Alright. Gotcha. Gotcha. Let's do this. Get. That was a hell of a crit hit. Wow. 269 damage. I mean, I know we're starting to get high on spear level. 330, damn! 279. 160, so that's what I'm most used to on hits. Aw, did you bring me some flowers? How sweet of you. You brought me some flowers. I think. Bouquet of flowers, yeah. You brought me some flowers. What a sweetheart. What's going on, Kimmy? How you doing? Adventure time. How's it going? What is that? The Video Games Day. I've never seen that one before. Alright, so we should start paying attention here. I really want to get into that area there. What do you have in you? That looks like some type of blade. Yep, let's get you separated, please. Thank you. You. Damn it, another freaking... wow. Spear's breaking really quickly here. I don't think we got any more spears with us either. No, we don't. So we're down to our last 2 spears. Entering a fresh Riverside, 52 days in, that's not a good thing. Alright, I do want to see what was in you. Oh, it was a broken baseball bat. Okay. It looked like a knife. Like a big old freaking knife of some sort. It was a broken baseball bat. Interesting. Okay. Now we have a lot of broken down vehicles in here that we can take advantage of. We also have a trailer that is what we found out to be pretty freaking useless in this game, unless you're just carrying blank freaking vehicles. Hi. How are you? Yeah, these flatbed trailers are not good. Unfortunately. Nope. Oh! Hi! Dear friggin' lord! You guys came to party, didn't you? I don't even know what you're wearing. But I kind of wanted to push you down because I don't want to ruin whatever that is. There we go. Damn it, we already got a broken freaking spear again. Damn, man. Already a broken spear again. Those are going so quick. What do you have on you? It was a high visibility vest and a authentic Z fat body. Interesting. Oops. Whoops. Not meaning to shame there. Hi guys. Any more of you? Alright, I can tell you right now, I think the update also messed with durability on weapons. Because I was having no problem using spears, because we are spear 7 and maintenance 5. We might need to, work on some other types of weapons here because, yeah. Tell you really quickly. Not too worried about you guys. If I'm right, whoa! I didn't see those up there though. Let me switch to this. Maybe the hatch will be more friendly. Okay, maybe not. Nope, sit down. Get down. We're getting tired, and that's a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, I think that, they upped a lot more than just that, because I'm getting an error on every single hit. And we're getting mass freaking loss in durability. Look at this. Every single hit in my bottom right hand of my screen, you're seeing an error with every single hit. That's not good. Not to mention, just went out of breath very easily. Very, very easily. Let's see if we can't find... I mean, I did take out quite a few zombies, but still, that's kind of crazy. Alright, we're going to do this because I'm not messing around with these guys right now. Not with the... being overexerted right now. Thank you. Let's see if we can't get in here. No. I hit V1 and that didn't... V1 didn't move me over? Let me try that again. Oh, it's Z1. Z2. That's what it is. As I said, it's been a while since I played. So. Nothing in the trunk in here, so. We're just going to go ahead and try to get rid of some of our weight here really quickly. Obviously, we don't need that on us. That'll actually get us a little bit lower than what we need to be. Alright. We can tear apart all these vehicles here. So we're going to have to be more careful about durability at this point, if I recall. If I'm seeing this correctly, they did up the durability issues with this. Dear Lord, that is so many zombies, man. And I can't hit them because the frickin' spear broke. Damn it. Okay, that's not good. That is no bueno. Okay. What I can do, and I don't know if I have them in my truck, is if I have more spear equipment. I do know this means that, oh god, I need to frickin' really get heavy on other weapons. Which is something I wasn't doing before. Alright, tell me we've got things in here. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and move like a couple of these out of here. There's a tire urn. We're going to equip that to our back for now. There's a rake. We can carve a spear out of that. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much else in there. So we do have one singular spear that we can use. I think. Yeah, right there. We'll put that in our bag right now. Let's try to work our way down here and try to take out some of these zombies. Once again, I have no idea why I'm at breaking point when I'm desensitized. So, something weird about that. The other thing I need to make sure about this is... Whoa! I didn't even see you. I didn't even see you. I was gonna say, I want to look at the tire iron. You still get experience for that, for maintenance experience. So that's what I was hoping, that we still got maintenance experience. Okay. Oh my god. This might be a problem. If you guys are going to walk a little bit faster, I don't mind that, because then I'll just take you guys out a couple at a time. The hell? My flashlight's not working. Oh, there it goes. I was going to say, what the hell? The hell, man? Alright, let's actually pop that spear for these guys. There's too many of them. Hey, we got a nimble level. That's freaking awesome. Now here's the thing, is I might need to just start getting my point. Well, the part of the reason why I'm working on this is because I do want to forge spears as well, because there are forged spears that have a lot higher durability than them. Damn it. There that one goes. Did you have a knife on you? That was a can opener. Okay, we're back to this then. Here's the thing, is if I really wanted to, I could probably chop down a couple of these trees pretty quickly. Or, let's face it, in freaking a lot of other areas, we could get spears. Especially out of that warehouse, we'd be able to find quite a few spear items out of there. Plus, I'm pretty sure I had a ton of spears in that other vehicle, so... But those were going pretty freaking quickly. Like, way quicker than they were prior to the update. And as I said, I am getting a singular error every single time I swing a weapon. And I'm noticing faster degradation of weapons. So, something is up with 42.12 for sure. Nope. My nimble is actually going, like that one level in nimble, look at how much faster I'm going backwards. Huh. How many levels in nimble is that? Oh, it's because I'm up to nimble 2, that's why. I was like, why am I going so much faster backwards? It's because of the nimble 2. And yes, I did notice this dude has a football helmet on. No, never mind, it's a motorcycle helmet. Still doesn't compare to the bucket hat brigade. I really should have taken more spears before I did this, for sure. Alright, are we relatively clear now? We're relatively clear now. I don't think we're going to have a problem here. Let's just go ahead and, be less than ideal to be able to do this, I would guess, but... reason I'm going to do this is because I can tear apart vehicles from here. Whoa! How did you get in? We cleared all the zombies out of here. So they glitching through frickin' fences now? Okay. It's less than ideal. Because they're not destroying the fences. They need more than that to be able to destroy a fence. But look at that. Like, that one glitched through. I don't think that zombie was just on that side when we just looked over there. Curious. Alright, they're essentially leaving the fences alone right now, which might not be the worst idea. Are we getting any coming up this way? No, they're not coming all the way around. Alright, so let's just start working on our frickin' tearing cars apart. Let's just start working on tearing cars apart and seeing how it goes. Once again, they just seem to not be paying attention anymore, so that's good for me. Alright, now my question is, we're at 83.75 out of welding. Alright, 83.75 out of welding. What are we up to now? 99.5. Okay, so we're actually getting some decent welding experience. We are going to want to drive around and obviously pick those things up. Now, the other thing I really should have paid attention to was some of the other vehicles that we could just tear apart here, because I'm pretty sure we cannot tear these apart. We can't salvage them without having them completely torn down. So, not without welding 4 and mechanics 3. So, the only ones that we can really go after are these ones here. So, oh, there we go. Pay attention, see what we got here, because here's the thing. If the fences are fine right now, I might just be able to sleep in the truck. There's a possibility. It might also tell me it's not safe, which is also another possibility. I also want to put all of this in there right now, so we can put all of this stuff in our bag. Not used to this, by the way. It is all switched to the bottom instead of the top, which is very different. But it is what it is. We'll figure it out. But we want all of this stuff because obviously it's going to be used for blacksmithing and metalworking and stuff like that. I'm not going to lie, with all the added little extra noises, because just like us loading here, it's making like little shuffling noises. These are things that I would have normally paid attention to try to hear if a zombie was there. So this is definitely different. It really is. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. But if I'm right, it takes like 50 zombies to be able to knock down a fence. I'm hoping I'm correct there. I think that's what I saw. Yeah. And then they start leaving the fence alone pretty shortly after. So we might be able to take a nap in here. Or we might just be able to go to sleep in here. 100% possibility there. I think what I'm going to do is actually we're going to pull the vehicle up over this way. Because I do not want to get stuck in that zone. Oops. That did not happen. Does not exist. Does not compute. Never happened. Alright. How freaking loud that thing is, it's crazy. We'll see, though. Let's go ahead and just keep on removing some of these things out of here. We should probably look in the back of the trucks, because they might have some rakes or something like that back there. Alright, maybe not. There might not be anything in these vehicles, if I'm being honest. Either or, we just want to keep on picking up everything that is metalworking related. I have a feeling we're going to get these two zombies up this direction. It's fine. But all this scrap, all those bars, everything else needs to come in here. It'll take a while for them to get to us. Alright, I don't mind the transfer buttons. The transfer buttons being in new positions is a little bit to be able to get used to because they used to be up here. But not too bad. Not too bad. I do like the transfer same type thing, because look at this. It then highlights what is already in there. Which is very useful because if you think about it, let's say you just went through a library and you picked up a ton of books, and you go transfer same type, it's going to tell you if you already have that book in that vehicle without having to look at it. So I think that's a plus. I do want to check to be able to see if those zombies have come around. They are starting to. I think those are the only two that are probably going to come and bug me right now. So let's just take care of them. Keep you guys separated, please, because it's going to be a nightmare if I don't. Alright, that works for me. Come at me. Thank you. Alright, we can't dismantle these car wrecks because it seems like I do not have any more welding torches. Okay. Which is fine with me. Pretty sure, yeah, we have 15 regular welding torches, so it's not going to be a problem. We'll put the bouquet of flowers back there as well. Alright, let's put... I don't think we're going to need 15 of them. Let's just take, like, 5 right now. There we go. Because you only need 1 per wreck, and I don't think we're going to be able to get through any more than just a couple more, so... Let's dismantle this one. It's getting a little bit late here, so we need to watch out. Let's take all this. Nice, nice, nice. Gotta love it. Take all this. Look at that. Gotta love that our frickin' backpack can fit like 2 piles, which is nice. Alright. take a look at what other vehicles we have here, because I'm only seeing that one right there, that one right there, and that one up there. So, I mean, realistically, we could probably just head home with this if we wanted to. Especially since I probably want to beef up on spears before I come into Riverside specifically. We are tired. I know we're tired as well, so I do need to be careful there. Hey, there's welding too. We just lost our welding boost, so I think what we are probably going to do is we are probably going to go ahead and... I think we'll probably take this last vehicle over there, but then we're probably just going to head out. Just because otherwise it's going to be a waste of our time to be able to do that. So we'll steal this one, and then we'll get out of here. We'll just drive it on out. Especially since we got groups like this hanging out there, groups like that hanging out there. Alright, we can turn on our flashlight. At least so we can see here. And yeah, I'm not even going to worry about that one out there. Not even going to do it. Now my question is, do I want to take the other vehicle back, or do I just want to work on freaking belling up the W900 here, and then getting that going? Because otherwise this might be a little rough. Alright, we can get rid of that other empty welding torch. We only got, like, I mean, we got 13, so... We have 13 full welding torches. We don't need any... I mean, we probably could fill the other ones out, but whatever. We can... Wear our bucket hat again. Wear our bucket hat again, thank you. Thank you. Turn that off. Get into our truck. Move it on. Thank you. Alright, I do know there's going to be a lot more zombies here. Just plain because of the fact we are, like, literally, Riverside is right here. The bar is right over there. That's on the west side of Riverside, so... We do have a lot to be able to go. The other thing that I want to do when I'm going through here, and the reason why I want to get spears, is I also want to pick up some sacks, and I want to pick up some a shovel as well, because I want to go to the river and try to get as much clay together as possible. We're tired. I get it. We are so freaking tired. Did I ever put food and stuff like that in here? I did not. That's alright. We should have food back at the other place, dear lord. Alright. Good enough. If we want to go up to the farmhouse, it's right up there as well. But for now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring our butts back to the warehouse district here, which we can sneak through here. Which I also want to go through these buildings here and steal all the ingots and everything else that I possibly can from them. Wait a second. Oh, I was like, why is the power on? And I realized because we have this generator. Because we have this generator, dear lord, that frickin' makes me jump every single time, man. Dude, come on. That makes me frickin' jump so much. Alright, let's not even care about that. Let's just look at the seats real quick. I'm trying to remember if I brought any food. I did bring rakes, mops, and brooms. There we go. That's actually really good to know. We have mops, brooms, rakes. Sacks. We have food, please. I mean, we have an MRE, but... And we have some coffee. We're going to steal everything out of here because I have a feeling we're probably going to leave this damn bus here. Let's go back here and see if we can't find any more spears as well. There's 3 more fire-hardened spears. Three long sticks. We have 9 MREs. We're good. Okay. We're good. We are golden. That freaking sound is just unnerving. Set unusable into what recipes. Show raft recipes used in. Nothing. Okay. The other thing that we need to do is also never to be able to find a shovel. If we can find a shovel real quick, then that'll fix some of our other issues. I do want to get some, ooh, wait a second. I just saw that long stick. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, get me off here then. Thank you. I do want to, like, sort out some sacks and stuff like that, so we can go ahead and put them in different areas here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take all this. We're going to take all this, put that in there. I'm going to put the sacks in this other one, and I'm going to try to put a shovel in there as well, because that's what we're going to use to be able to dig clay up. As for now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get our butts upstairs. Probably get some spears together here. I probably should go check out... Hold on a second. We're going to check out the frickin' generator. Like, I do know that I updated it the way that it was supposed to, but I don't know what this means. Like, the generator has... Generator info has changed. Wait, what? I'm very confused. I am so freaking confused. Why does this only have 10% fuel? Oh, that's because I'm so confused. That shouldn't be like that. Alright, so... I don't know. I don't know, man. Whatever. They 42.12 screwed with generator fuel consumption big time, to the point that it changed it to a certain thing, and then they told you to be able to go into debug to be able to reset it towards the default levels, and when you set it to the default levels, it's all screwed up now. So whatever. I guess gas is going to last in generators forever and ever and ever, and we never need to worry about it, so whatever. I really don't care. Let's rest here. We are gonna... Do I have an MRE on me? Have I not opened it up? Let's just do this real quick. Let's just carve some spheres. I don't even care to be able to get long sticks off of it. I'm just carving the spheres straight up because I just want them. Alright, let's open a ration real quick. Alright, we got a fresh cooked ration. Let's eat this damn thing. Those mouth sounds, man. Oof. Dear Lord. Yummy. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's now raining. We have gotten a ton of spears, right? Yeah, 8 more spears here. We'll throw those in our backpack, which should be able to lower a lot of our weight. It did, but not completely. So, carve this spiral real quick. Ration package can go in there. This wooden spear can go in. He cannot. We'll attach it to our back, I guess. Whatever. Alright. We're a little bit overweight. Whatever. Let's get some sleep. You, your friends, your family, and your loved ones, please stay safe out there, and we will see you guys again in the morning for day 43. Have a good night. Alright, that is the end of the day 42, or I say 43, 52 recording. 53, 53, not 43. I just said 43. Damn it. I totally just said that wrong. That was the 52 recording. Yay. We are going to have to figure out a way to be able to name this. I guess we could just name it to the junkyard, but... Alright, so let's rename that. Let's go ahead and pop her in there. That'll be day 52. Junkyard fun, whatever. There we go. Let's do that. Go ahead and put that in our... Put it on the external hard drive here, as I saved everything to the external after we record, just to be able to make sure that things be able to go through, because, like, I've been editing up crazy. We are about to release, what, the 13th episode of this series on YouTube? So, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Yeah, that actually was good. Wow. I'm doing pretty good. Like, it's... I was kind of worried how I was going to feel with this entire thing and how it was going to be kind of like, oh crap, like, it's not feeling well. I'm feeling pretty decent. Do I feel like I have all the energy that I No. I don't feel like I have all the energy that I normally have. But it is not doing bad, for sure. It is not doing bad. I can definitely roll with this, for sure. So, we are just going to continue going with this. We got a lot of work to be able to do, though. Alright, 52 has been moved over. We can go ahead and get rid of that, then. Alrighty. Want to make sure that we have enough room on the PC right now? Yeah, I've got 177 gigs. We're good. We're good. We're good. Definitely for the days that we have here. Alright, so the goal today, we did say to be able to get more spears and stuff like that together. I got a couple of them. I don't know if I dictate that 10 spears is enough. Maybe, maybe not. We do want to go fill up the welding torches and put them in back. And then head into Riverside and see what we can find there. Now, I'm assuming there are going to be a metric shit ton in Riverside right now. Like, you gotta remember, yes, we're only on day 52. I mean, we are on day 52. But we're killed nearly 4,000 zombies. There's gonna be a lot of zombies in Riverside, for sure. For sure. I wish there was more levels to some of these things. I'm kind of interested to be able to see, because it says decreases the chance of melee weapons being damaged, trained through melee combat. Okay, yeah. Increases attack speed and damage when using spear-type weapons, and reduces their muscle strain. Okay. That's why I was getting... So that's why I was getting such heavy muscle strain when I was using the axe. And the, purple one shouldn't have been too bad. But... it's kind of the reason why I was getting that a little bit. I will say, just as a pure warning here, I am definitely feeling warm right now. It's nice and cool in here. I've got a couple of fans very lightly blowing on me just to be able to provide some air. So I know that's not going to be too bad. I've got a couple cold drinks. But I am still recovering from heat stroke. And from my understanding, at least the way that the doctors told me, is, especially with my MS, it's going to be a couple of months at least before I feel like I'm 100% to where I was back to before. So, we will get there. I'm just going to have to really kind of test myself day by day and kind of listen to my body and go, hey, this is as long as I can go. We're going to try to do 4 to 5 episodes every stream, which will be like 4 to 6 hours. I think that would be a good thing to be able to do because I could do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We might not do all Zomboid right now, though. I will warn you on that. Give me 1 second here. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. DeWall, you said my next update, the next up on the mod will have the quality 1 through 600 system, gone through all quality items now, and updated the stats to support it. Now reloading crafting skills. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm like on day 65 of the 1.4 series that I was recording, and I'm going to go through day 100 on that. So it'll be a while. And as bad as it sounds, I'm only releasing those videos on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays. So it's going to take like 50 weeks for that series to finish. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. So, but it'll, slowly release over time, get more content out there. All right, what we're gonna do though, as I said, so if you guys were just kind of questioning what happened right there, like 2 weeks ago, I had an elderly lady come up to my door and try to get into my door because she was on the wrong floor. And she was trying to do that, and that seems like that was what was happening again. I'm pretty sure it was the same lady. So, unfortunately, it happens, But it is what it is. Alright, let's get back into this. It'll be day 53, which is going to be, as I said, it's going to be kind of trekking into Riverside. See what we can do here. Alright, let's get started with this. Actually, I'm going to take a swig of the soda anyway first because get something cool in my system. Appreciate you guys all hanging out. I know it's been a while since I've been here. Hi, Sonny. Yeah, I know. You were confused too, weren't you? Were you confused too, baby? Here. What kisses? Mwah. I know, you were confused. Alright, let's get started on day 53 here. Day 53. We, are gonna have a little bit of a trip here. Like, we've got a lot of stuff to be able to do. We have a spear on us. We have 8 more spears there. I do not know how many far... Alright, so we have 11 spears in total, 12 spears in total. Let's go ahead and try to get some of the other stuff out of here. I should probably look for other spear material. But I don't want to waste it. It's already 10 in the morning. And we have a lot of stuff to be able to do. I'm not really too worried about it right this second. If we do need to retreat, then we need to retreat. It's something that will happen. I do know that there is a fire axe somewhere around here, so we can go out and chop down trees eventually. I'm not even really worried about filling up some of the other stuff right now. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep the spears on us. We're going to move this food into the glove compartment right now. And keep in mind, we have MREs like crazy. We have freaking, you know, coffee. So we'll be good for food for a while here. Spheres will be kind of on the heavy side, yes. We're going to go ahead and do this, if I can. Yes, there we go. Tire iron got out of there. Let's go ahead and actually put one of these wooden spears on our back then. Alright, we should be good here. Oh, look at the little mouse there. Rat, mouse, whatever it was. I do know there is a raccoon somewhere around here somewhere, and I don't want to mess with the raccoon. We should probably turn on our emergency broadcast system. I don't have the ERB on this one. I think the ERB is 89, isn't it? Yeah. There's the emergency broadcast system. Alright, that way we can take a listen into that to be able to see how bad this rain is going to get. I do not know how far it's going to go, though. So we are going to head back into Riverside and see what we can't find here. Nope. As I said, I'm assuming we are going to have a very heavy load of zombies in Riverside. So we need to be very careful about that. We do have some spheres, which will be nice. Alright, here's the ERB right now. Oh, there's a cow in there. Oh. Nox blackout, we know. Oh, dear flippin' lord. Wow. Expecting showers and rain. That's a freaking Mustang right there, by the way. An older style Mustang. Don't know what that is. Okay, yeah, they are not fucking around. Holy crap. Wait, what? Oh, ha, I was on the wrong road. I thought I was on the main road. I was not on the main road. Okay. This is going to be a interesting fight here. The only sound is you hear the air brakes. Damn it. Well, then get a hearing aid. Alrighty. How many more? We're going to be dealing with so many. There goes a frickin' spear already. So quick. So damn quick for the spears, man. Alright, so here's the weird part of it. It's not telling me when I'm losing durability. How normally a spear would be like, oh, well, negative spear or something like that, it's not telling me that. It's just going down in durability. Yeah, it's already gone. Oh, dear Lord, that is a freaking nightmare. That is not good. That is really not good. Especially since the spears are clearly going through their durability a lot quicker. A lot quicker than what they should be for nearly level 6 maintenance and level 7 spear. That is very quick. Which means I've got one massive thing that I need to work on. One, we want to get inside here to be able to see if I can't find any mops. Two, it's about to break. Two, I want to get to the hardware store. Damn it, man. These are crazy. We are going through these so damn quick. This makes me wonder if they nerfed spear durability again. Because this is really, really quick for spears. Alright, we seem to be good here. Mostly. And I can't complain because, you know, we're still taking down quite a few. So. Okay. Glad I didn't just walk in there. Gotta be freaking careful here, though. Yeah, no, that's not gonna do anything. Oh, wait a second. There is one thing in there that I want. Give me those caffeine pills. Okay. So no, well, actually, there might be. I just didn't check underneath the sink. Fleshing tool and seasoning salt. Nope. The sink would actually be the one that would usually hold the mops and stuff like that. We need to get to the hardware store. Because if I can get to the hardware store and find a gardening fork, that will help. Hopefully. I think we're going to take the semi in. And then we're just going to try to trudge it. Because this is not going to be fun. Either way, this is going to be a pain in the butt. And we're going to be dealing with a lot of zombies. Alright. It's about to get really nasty in here. Barely avoided that frickin' rock, by the way. Yep. Oh, shit. I don't like that, man. Okay. I'm trying to remember where the frickin', what do you call it, store is. Oh, dear Lord. That is a lot of zombies, dude. Oh, come on. We are trying to find the freaking... what do you call it? That's a survivor home. That is a survivor home. Oh, do I want to take that risk? I think we got to. That is a survivor home, man. That's also a lot of zombies closing in on us. Damn it. That is a broken spear. Then her back. Get rid of that. Ah, boy. Hey, over here. How are we still overweight? I don't get that one. We literally dropped like... How quick did we go through that spear? What the... Flippity flop. That is so quick for freaking... For maintenance 5? That's nuts. Quiet's freaking just crazy. The quiet trait is freaking insane. Alright. Alright, so we do not have any... windows that have lighter barricades on them, in essence. I do not want to go around that corner. You guys can come to me. I don't trust you. Get out of here. Don't you dare! Sir. Chill the hell out. They're gonna keep on coming, aren't they? Oh my god, they are definitely gonna keep on coming. Alright, well. There goes that spear. Take care of these ones right here real quick. Brewster and Harbin, it says? I'm assuming it's some type of, No, no. Oh, that's kind of funny. I didn't realize I could do that. So, if it's not 3 barricades, you can hit through them. Yeah, can we not do that, please? I see a zombie back there. I see you. Get over here. I saw you. Thank you. Completely forgot that I switched the whisper button, or the yell button. It used to be on Q. I switched it to O a long time back because I kept on accidentally pressing it with my stupid fingers. Alright, we are going to... grab those planks and put those down there. Put these in both of our hands. If we need to here. We cannot get in there. Not through that way. Which is fine, because what we can do is unbarricade this. And we can come through here. I always wanted to clear the door because the door is going to be the easiest to get out of. So we wanted to always go that direction. Alright, we'll remove the broken glass real quick and then we'll butt our butts in here. There's a poncho in there for some reason. Alright, so there is not even a thing to be able to do barricades in this anymore. It doesn't even say barricades in there anymore. We have planks, we don't have nails. That's fantastic. That's fan-friggin-tastic. Alright, which one is you? I actually can't tell. Right there. Is that it? Seems like it. Alright, let's disassemble these for some nails if we can. Just to be able to get something on there. Alright. Let's take a look. Oh my god! Okay. That's interesting. That is Animal Care. 2 annotated maps. Carpentry 4. Cooking 5, a cookware schematic, which I already have, so. A diary and an explosive schematic. Flyers, glass making. Napping. I already have that one. A map of West Louisville, which I've not read. Survival schematic, which is something different. Exposure survival 2. And I'm pretty sure that is it, other than the welding. Alright, let's still put this in both hands, because if we're going to be dealing with zombies in here, we should still have protection. Alright. Paint. That checks out. That checks out so damn much. An unlabeled can of food, no. Pouch tobacco, no. Sprinter, no. Canned fruit beverage, okay. Canned mushroom soup, canned carrots, okay. I really don't care about the rest of it. The pouch of tobacco isn't going to help me because I'm not a smoker. We have the cow's milk in there, which they still have not made rot, so we'll take it. And everything is bad in there. Alright, here we go. We got some cereal. We got some 38 rounds. We got 2 revolvers. We got a rifle. I'm looking for shotguns, if anything. We got a switchblade, a whetstone, shark bone, fragments of plate. Melee weapon schematic, we already have that. We have napping 4, which I'll take. A chair leg, a butter knife, a bread knife, a butterfly knife. A broken garden tool handle. Yay, that's not what we're looking for. 2 bottles of water, some salt, rolling papers, a sushi preparer, some more cereal, and some more canned fruit beverage. This has been slightly disappointing so far, not gonna lie. Yeah, you don't seem like you have anything on you. Alright. We'll take the free wooden spear. We will 100% take that. We have that melee weapon schematic. We have the cheap blade. We have the stone blade we don't need. We'll take another claw hammer. Can always use them. Good ball peen hammer, except the handle's in really bad condition. That is worn down. The whetstones we really don't need. Please be something better in here. A bicycle helmet. And some armor schematics. Bone forearm armor and a wooden forearm armor. That is new. That is new. Everything else is a massive disappointment. Not gonna lie. Everything else is a massive disappointment. We will probably use this as our safe house, though, for the area. Just makes sense, you know. We're up here anyways. We're up here anyways. One of these houses right there. So we'll go ahead and mark that as our safe house for the area. Just because it's all barricaded except for this front door. So it's something. It's something. Hi. Don't you dare. What an a-hole. Get out of here. And everything that we went through to be able to get to that frickin' house. Crazy. I don't like the fact that there are a decent amount of zombies right by this. Yeah, I don't trust that. Come on. Get over here. Follow me over here. See the other one up there? I just don't want to transfer things in the back and then get bit while I'm transferring. Like, I do want to get room open up here, but damn, man, I don't want to take that risk, you know? see you. Keep your butt over there. Do not move my way, a-hole. Alright, we're good here. Can we come get you? Hey, get over here. Thank you. Alright. I mean, we do have some room in there. Whatever. Let's move back here real quick. I'm going to move back to this seat because then I'll have the counter here where I can put all this in there. All right. Now my big question is going to be, I don't remember where the freaking, what do you call it, is here. Because that was the school. That's the Gigamart, I'm assuming. Yep, that's the Gigamart, which means there is a very, very heavy zombie population up there. Means we're technically at Center Street here. Oh, dear Lord. So where is the... Is it here? Yes, it's right here. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, that's fucking borked. What the hell is going on there? Alright, I think it fixed itself. I think it fixed itself. Damn it. Oh, come on. Riverside, you have not been nice, man. Oh, shit. Whoa. Okay. Mama. Oh, God. Oh. Hi, guys. Bye, guys. Dear Lord. Alright, we got our biggest pile to chase us around the building, which is going to give us some opening here. Shit. Spear win again! And that one's going again. Damn it, man. And I can't drag him that way because of the fact that... Okay. I think we're still going to be good here for a second. Oh, okay. We got some room. We got some room to think here. Please break another... God! Diggity, damn it! We're going to get a split second here to be able to just think. Let my hands kind of focus a little bit. Dread, what's going on, man? Wee woo. Wee woo. Oh, my word. It's not only the readjusting to not playing Zomboid for the last, like, 25 days. It's also the fact that there is clear changes within the durability on weapons for 42.12. They have dramatically reduced them. So, at least for spears. Well, I mean, for everything, honestly, because everything's been taken that. And they're not giving any... Hi, Sonny. Can I help you? No? Nothing much, just vibing. What about you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, no, their durability has gone way down. Durability for weapons in general has gone way down, it seems like. And it's no longer warning us of the durability decreases. So you have to pay attention to something like that. And that's making a durability indicator a requirement to be able to have. Alright, let's get back into this. Alright, so we got a couple more of you guys here. I'm kind of curious. The last time I was in this store, there was a basement in there. I don't know. That looks like there might be. But what I'm hoping is that tool store is going to afford me... Get out of here. He's broken another frickin' spear. This is insanity. We are already down to our last 2 spears. We came in with like 15 of them. Dear Lord, man. Yeah, the durability on these is going down way too quickly. So I've got to be much smarter about this. And take out as many as I can with my feet. Alright, well, let's take out this group. Alright, well, there it goes. Last spear. I kind of don't want to mess with it. I'm actually switching to my frickin' axe. Because I do not want to mess with that spear. I want to hold on to that spear just in case. Seriously, what the... Anyone else see the wacky waving inflatable tube arm man underneath my truck there? Yeah, even that's getting severe durability loss. Yeah, right there. What in the living hell? That's a zombie. That's a zombie that somehow got stretched out by the truck. Wow, okay. Didn't expect that. Alright, we are going to go to our spear while we're in here because I'm just not Gonna take that risk. We're gonna turn on our flashlight. Alright, we are open in here, which is nice. And we're gonna hope like hell we can find more spear equipment in here. Wait, did I just... Blank key ring? No. The respirator might not be too bad to be able to grab. We'll take the box of nails. We'll take the box of batteries for sure. Duct tape. Alright. We'll take the mason's chisel, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this pipe wrench, and we are going to make that our... Did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that at all. I'll put that in all. Fuck me running. Where are you? Okay. You guys want to screw around with durability? One thing that I know it stays durable no matter what is a frickin' pipe wrench to your face. Whoa. God damn it. Shut up. All right. We're back in here. Spade we'll take because we're going to need it for other things. The handy knife we'll take. Tongs we'll take. Tire iron we'll take because we're just going to need it. The hatchet can replace the one that has already been worn down for us. A rake. There we go. Let's, apparently I don't have anything to frickin' tear it apart. Weird. Blower fan, no. Large handle? No. I need long sticks, is what I need. Leaf rake, we can't do anything with that. Screwdriver, wood saw, no. We'll take the respirator filters. Lumberjack shirts, don't care. Boxes of nails. Alright, you guys are not helping me here at all. I'll take the box of screws and the box of batteries as well. Also more respirator filters, more boxes of batteries. Some wood glue, a circular saw blade I can use for something. Nuts and bolts we can use. Three long sticks. Okay, that's big. That with the combined with the rake is 4 more spears. Okay. I'm really hoping we find frickin' garden. Alright, there's another hatchet. A carton of nails. Okay, that's a big fix. A carton of nails is a biggie. Another rake. Alright, we're going to come back in here. Because we need to get this stuff put away. Come on, just get as much out of me as possible, please. I'm going to replace number 3 with this other hatchet. And this one was going there. Alright. Alright, we got a second here. Carson Spears. Alright. Now we'll be able to place most of these in here. Because only one of those needs to go on my back. The other the other three can go in my bag. And this opens up some ability for us. Alright. One, we still got to search through most of these shelves, so we might be able to find more spears. Two, look at that, we got another rake. Well, that's the rake we found already. Two, we might be able to find a couple other things in here, like a garden fork right now would be really, really big. Another rake. Nice. Garden hoe, I don't think I could... Yeah, I didn't think I could take that apart. Does not look like it there. And we can't take scythe apart. Alright. We have boxes of nails. This is kind of unnerving down here, by the way. Just saying. Actually, that fiberglass tape is actually really nice. Shovel? No. Twine? Okay. The other boxes of nails, the nuts and bolts. Okay. 3 more long sticks. Dear Lord. Alright, we just find 5 more spears. Okay. Dust mask? No. Don't care. Another welding torch will take. The nuts and bolts will take. Keypads? No. We're gonna take these welding rods. I don't think there's anything that's useful in these clothing, but you never know. Maybe we could find something that's worthwhile in there. Another box of nails. Alright, let's take a look at these. Alright, is this an office in here? Whew. And I'm assuming... bathroom. Yeah. We have some sleeping pills in here. We have some caffeine pills in here. Talk about opposites. We'll also take these needles and that thread. Let's go ahead and... Is the water still on? The water's still on. Holy shit. Okay, we'll fill the canteens because those are the two that are on our person that we don't need to carry in our inventory. And they actually hold a decent amount, so... Alright. It's 10 p.m. Or no. It's 8:40 p.m. And of course you guys all decided to be able to run up here. And because I'm tired, I'm no longer critting the frickin' spears. Alright, so the good news about this is right now... I mean, look at the amount of zombies we took out here. So it's not like we have a very limited perception of what we're doing here. Alright, so we can put, like, that stuff in there, that in there, that in there. That. Let's get as many things off of us as we possibly can. We don't need the sleeping pills. We're already tired. If I need to, I can sleep in my truck. We'll put the welding torch in there. We'll put the handy knife in there. We'll put the tire iron in there because we don't need it with all the new spears that we've just introduced. And we should have just introduced a lot of new spears. Let's unfavorite this wrench and toss it out there. This can now be put in off of that. We'll put that on our belt left because that's a much more sturdy weapon. We're still overweight, which is not particularly great. Probably because I've got freaking 3 canteens. Why do I got 3 canteens? That doesn't help. We're tired. We're very tired. We're just going to get inside the truck. Why do you have to do that every single time I go inside the truck? Just stay there, please. Thank you. We're going to go in the back here. We're going to carve our spears. I'm going to need to get out of the freaking... keep on walking that way. I'm seeing this zombie right there. Can I trust going to sleep here? I don't know if I can. I don't know. We are tired. I just don't want them to bust down my freaking... I don't know. We'll put the pickle in here. We'll put the coffee in there. Yeah, I don't like the fact that that is... you see that zombie continuously just walking around there. And we sleep here. Or should I go out and take care of that one zombie first? Alright, if I get out right now from where I'm at, I would have gotten out the opposite side and that could have killed me, so... Okay, there was more than one zombie here. Let's take care of that one. Take care of that one. Alright, we seem to be good right now. Don't... Okay, whew. It didn't do the... thing. Alright. Let's turn the engine off. That probably doesn't help. Let's go ahead and sneak into back here. We're back here. The fridge and stuff like that is back here, which we don't have the fridge on, so... At least I hope we don't. Alright. We are hungry, though. Alright, so let's actually switch over to the other seat so we can access this real quick. And then we're going to eat a half a thing of cereal. We're still losing weight, so maybe this will even us off. Nope, we're still losing weight. Okay. Alright, I'm going to move back to this side again because I don't want to accidentally get outside of the other vehicle. We're going to try to go to sleep here. I don't know if this is going to work. This might be dangerous. Especially since I'm constantly hearing, like, movings and stuff like that going on right now, which has me a little worried. But we're going to get some sleep. And hope we survive the night. You, your friends, your family, and your loved ones. Please stay safe out there. We will see you guys again for day 54. Where we're going to continue taking on Riverside. Have a good night. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I woke up after just a couple hours. And I don't know why. Crap. And I put the sleeping pills in my other... oh, no. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to get back to sleep. Alright, we're going to attempt to try to be able to get back to sleep. Alright. Either way, we are going to be seeing you for the next day here. Have a good night. Alright, that was the end of that recording. I'm probably just going to go ahead and cut that portion off of the end and then start it up at this point. At a bit of a standstill now with the crafting skills. It's not showing quality increases properly. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I figured that was going to be something that was going to be a little bit more difficult. I do know that... Trying to think of what other mods do the quality increases. Quality increases are on Undead Legacy, Rebirth, and Darkness Falls, if I recall correctly. I don't know much about the Rebirth mod maker, and I don't know much about the Undead Legacy mod maker, but I do know that the Darkness Falls mod maker usually works with their mods. So, other mod makers on things. It's not showing properly in that window, but in the player inventory, it's showing the correct number of... yeah, I have no idea. What, Sunny? Munchkin? Alright, let's go ahead and name that file. Oh, God, would that be? So that was day 53. What would we consider that? It would be... Pass the info on the Spiri who coded the key one of the 2600 system. See if it's something good. Yeah. I can't remember. Spiri is the mod maker for which one? Or he doesn't do the mod make. He does like the UIs for a lot of mods. From my understanding. I don't remember if he is a specific mod maker for those. What do I want to name this? Raising Riverside? No. Rescuing River? Nah. Let's just say into Riverside. For now, it's something that I can change later on if I want to. It's just right now I want to put like a title on something to be able to kind of have an idea. But make score, yeah. Yep. Cerulean is the UI guy. Okay, that's what it was. That was the UI guy. What cat? What, do you need more kisses? Do you need more kisses? Hmm? Do you need more kisses? Do you need the more kisses? Hmm? Do you need the more kisses? Hmm? Hmm? Yeah. Was that enough? You're like, Dad, that's fucking enough. Alright. You're fine. You're fine. Alrighty. We got that one done. Alright. Listening to my body for a second here. Seeing where we're at. We've only been going for 2 hours and 11 minutes. I want to get at least one more day in here. I'm just kind of giving myself a second because once again, for those of you who are coming in and haven't seen me in 20 some odd days, 25 days or so, it's because about 4 weeks ago I suffered heat stroke and I'm kind of fighting through that right now. So it's still the recovery with that, and I've been told by doctors that it could take months to fully get back to normal, and I'm just slowly pushing myself to that. The plus side is we're now in October, so the temperatures are going to start going down, which means that it's going to be a lot easier to be able to maintain cooler temperatures in here. As of right now, it's 85 degrees in this apartment, and I've got fans on me, and it's only 69 degrees outside. That should tell you everything. I've got windows cracked. It's unfortunately when you live in a building with a lot of people who are considered seniors, they do keep their apartments very warm. And when you have warm apartments to your left, to your right, to your up, to your down, it's like a convection oven in here. It stays warm. So, all right. This is gonna be interesting. We are on day 54 now, and it's 3:50 in the morning. Now it should be getting light in a little bit here, so it shouldn't be a big problem. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If worst comes to worst, if I need to, I can always take coffee later today as well to be able to make sure that I can get through the night here. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of move our way towards... Shit, where should we go? I really don't know where to go here. Alright, let's just get started with day 54. Let's go ahead and turn drop and then get on to day 54 here. Appreciate you guys all hanging out. I really do. All you on Twitch and YouTube. Day 54. It's an early start. It's not letting us get back to sleep. We woke up a little bit too early here. let's get a boost into the day and see what's at 4 o'clock in the morning, what the emergency broadcast system is going to tell us here about what we're going to get for rain today. We're going to try to be able to push through until like 5 a.m. because the 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. the lights start, or I shouldn't say the lights start coming on, but it starts getting lighter out, which will help out. But we really need to kind of figure out what we are going to be doing otherwise. Light fog. That's not good because that means around 7 o'clock in the morning it's going to get foggy out. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look around here and see if we can't find anything that we haven't seen. Other areas. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, we got a main drag here. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. I am very tempted to be able to turn off ragdolling. It has gotten nearly unplayable for zombies getting in the way of, like, vehicles. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and, oh my god, I didn't realize this was up here. Yeah. Can you see this, the stoppage for frickin' zombies, even towards something as big as a semi? It's too much. It really is. We're going to try to open up a little bit of room here, but I don't know where else we could possibly go with this. I would have been looking for things like that specifically. I was looking for burnt out vehicles, but I don't really trust this. Oh, there's a couple burnt out vehicles. Alright, let's do this. Hey, a-hole, right here. I see all the zombies up there who are hitting on that frickin' the fencing right there. By the way, it should not be the same noise as hitting on a door. A lot of burnt out vehicles, so I think we're gonna do that. There's a lot of zombies on that side of the fences. Alright, we got some coming this way. I saw you. Get out of here. Alright. We might need to go take on these ones over here. Because there's going to be an opening over on this side, and it's going to be... I think we're going to be pretty heavy on the zombies here. Yes, we know there's a power blackout. It's not a power blackout, it's just gone. Alright. Go piss off some zombies, shall we? There's going to be a lot of them over here. Only a couple over here, but there was a lot on the other side. They haven't worked their way down the street yet. There they are. Damn it. Oh, spears, you're killing me, man. The good news is starting to get light out, so... And we are still reaching monstrous crit hits with spears, so... Yeah, you can see, like, look at the backyards. That's where they're all sitting, is in those damn backyards. Doors are open. That's the other thing that's kind of new to B42 now, is the... Not only the doors inside a house all being open, but the doors just to the... Like, the front doors being open. That is something that never happened before. Sit down. Alright, let's get rid of that stick. Put another spear on our back. Oh, you are missing an arm. You are... Wow. You are... That is a nub. That is a holy hell nub. Look at that arm. Alright, I don't think we need the flashlight on anymore. It has gotten light out, or lighter out, enough. Alright, well, the good news is... That'll eventually be gone, and once that is, it's gonna be easier. Yeah, I don't trust you. I also don't trust you. We just went from green status on that spear down to low yellow within 2 hits. It's gonna break on this one. Oh, it didn't. Okay, well, that's gonna be a little bit more. It's gonna break on the first one here, watch. Yep. Put this one in there. This one on our back. Alright, let's get back to it. Going through so many frickin' spears, man. It's crazy how many. Now, I did hear that they basically fixed the issues with shotguns as well, but... We'll see. We'll see. Sit down. We're gonna try to save as many spear hits as we can right now. Just for now, because it's gonna be... I mean, look at that. There's a lot of zombies up there. Now, it says light fog, so it should maintain where it is right now. Shouldn't be a massive problem. Damn it, man. just too damn easy to be able to break spears. You know what? Screw it. As I said, we really need to build up other weapons, because spears are not the answer here. Not with the way that they've gone back down in durability big time. Like, they have lost so much durability with 42.12. Now, overall, it seems like all weapons have lost some durability with 42.12, but it's been, like, even worse for spears. Get over here. There's more zombies over there. Ton over there. Alright, well, maybe what we should be doing is at least going through some of these other houses. No, it did not just... Alright, so that noise right there was something getting damaged from walking through a bush. I didn't run through a bush, I walked through the bush. So damn frustrating. Here's some more cereal. Some dried apricots. You know what, screw it. We'll take the chickpeas and the pasta. Not what I'm looking for right this second. No. We got more nuts and bolts. I don't think we have a file. So large hooks are what are needed for a butcher's hook. And apparently they are going to be easier to find in 42.12 here, so... Okay. Slightly worried about that. Cook Show Episode 1. I can see why people don't like this, because this being here almost makes it feel like you're in a different bag. Like you're in the improper bag or something. We'll take that broom. Nope, I knew that was gonna happen. Come at me, bro. I'll take the antidepressants. What's in the handbag? What's in the bag? Take the disposable lighter. We don't smoke, but we do need the lighter to be able to start fires. Damn, how loud are you gonna be? Get out of here. Oh, hi. Just some wandering hordes over, or some wandering freaking zombies over here. Oh, they're all coming from over there. Like, we weren't busy enough over here yesterday. Come on now. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. I don't want to waste my spear. Not on singular zombies. Quiet trait. Just saying. Quiet trait is freaking amazing. Alright, we are very hungry. We are very hopeless. We must be very hopeless because of the fact that we have been looting things. Alright, we just took some antidepressants. We haven't gone through the upstairs of their building yet. That's a trashed house. We are hungry. I get it. There we go. We're gonna eat these dried apricots. We're still losing weight, so I'm not really too worried. That did take care of our hunger, though. Alright, let's go upstairs. Got a key ring in here? Just a house key. Some heavy socks, don't you say? Screwdriver, umbrella, twin coffins. No. You know what? Is the water out? Not yet. Wow. We're gonna wash our stuff while we're at it. It's only 8:50 in the morning. Getting a good wash will not only make us a little bit happier, however, it'll also go towards some wasting some time and getting rid of the fog that's out there. And that fog will fade, which will be super nice. And it also removed the sadness. Oh. Okay. They've added sadness for your cleanliness level. Okay. Because that just removed all my sadness. By cleaning all my clothes off. So it used to be that cleanliness level was not affected unless you had a certain trait to be able to make you unhappy. Well, apparently, I was very unhappy just from being not clean. Which makes sense, but still. I don't think we need beta blockers, but, I mean, I don't know, because we still get nervous while being freaking desensitized, so I don't know anymore. Oh, you guys are down there. Some earbuds. Postcard from Taiwan. We'll take the matches. Mop, which is another spear. A big hiking bag. Not something I've seen in a while. They seem to have fixed those issues, which is nice. Yeah. All right. Okay, that sounded like more than one. Oh, you sneaky... He was sitting to the side of the frickin' door so you can't see him. Where? I hear you, but I don't know where. That was weird. Bottle making at home. Huh. Make glass jars. Wait a second. Did Zomboid just give us the ability to be able to make glass jars? Make glass bottle and glass jars. But, 7 Days to Die doesn't. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am very paranoid about those noises. Very paranoid about those noises, man. Yep, should have figured that. Alright. Dude, I swear to Jeebus, man. level of stupidness when it comes to being able to frickin' keep a frickin' spear in this game is crazy. I see a very, very good weapon on the ground right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fireplace poker. Which is a very, very good weapon. What is that on the ground? Oh. Hi. Seriously? I didn't want to talk to you about that. That was crazy. Tire iron. Tire repair tools. A flashlight. A chain. Ooh. We actually do need that, because that is going to be for fixing some problems. The other thing I should probably do really quickly, should remove that battery. Insert a battery. Not what I wanted to do, by the way. Remove the battery. Let's get rid of that bad battery. And then let's insert a better battery. There we go. Wait. Oh, it was world music. Thought that said something else. I'll take the fruit jam and the crackers. The muffin tray. Take the grape juice carton. We'll take the canned peas. You take everything you can get right now. Fortunately, power went out a long time ago, so we don't need to worry about any of that stuff unless we can. Oh. That's disappointing. There is a basement in here. We're going to take the upstairs first. Yeah, I do see where you are. I saw him bouncing on that door. Get out of here. Okay. We'll take the other new battery. We'll always need new batteries, especially with the way that we're going to have to go through them now. Right, what do we got in here? A lot of shit. it's over there. Alright. Hey, we got a green rubber ducky. It's a mallard. Got some sleeping pills. Let's see if he has a mallardy. I also saw those antibiotics. And the painkillers. Man, you are loud. Really freaking loud. You and your tiny backpack. We could wear a corset. We could wear a corset and then drive a Corvette. I swear there's a zombie in here. I'm hearing a zombie. Maybe not. That could be down in the basement, though, too, so... Oh, never mind. It could be zombies outside. Damn it. Shoes, rope, sunglasses, batteries not good. Alright. Oh. Did not mean to do that, whatever I just did. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I think I want to kill a kitty. Get down. What the hell do you think you're doing? You never do that. No. No, listen to what is breathing right now. I was going to say, first of all, you were invisible there. You were not standing there. Second of all, you were like the breathing equivalent of boss music. Some of these new freaking these new sound effects they put into the game are massive overkill. We never checked in here, by the way. Caffeine pills, we'll take them. We did say we're going to need to take some coffee or caffeine pills or something like that. We'll take some antidepressants and then we'll down some caffeine pills. Because we started out very early today, which has led to a very long day. So let's go ahead and make sure that we can stay up a little bit longer here. Now, we're probably going to go back to the warehouse after this tonight. Because, yeah. I don't know where else I'd be going from here. Like, there's not a ton in Riverside. To be honest with you. Oh, this is a cool little game room. With his own little bathroom. Dude, even the frickin'... That's crazy. Have they added where you can run on treadmills yet? No, of course they haven't. Of course they haven't. Alright, oh, I never checked this. Okay. TV remotes are not hard to find anymore. They've made them incredibly easy to find now. As I said, we've gone through quite a bit over here. I don't know if there's anything that is really worth the old, Oh, hi. Get out of here. There's another basement in there. Did not like that, by the way. I see another fireplace poker over there. I think I did. Damn, we are running into some freaking beefy weapons, because fireplace pokers are really nice. They do have very high durability, which is fantastic for that type of weapon. We have a new wrench in there. Another chain, which is nice. Nuts and bolts. We'll take the wrench as well. Is that just a farmer hat? Yeah, it's a straw hat. Alright. Handheld game consoles. I should probably start taking those, right? I just realized I said Louisville. Oh, I thought it was Louisville. I thought it might have been like a one where you can build a baseball bat. But pliers. Alcohol wipes. I'll take them. Resident scheme. Don't think we need it. Sleeping pills. I don't think we need all those either. We will take these I mean, they're getting low, but we'll take them. Also... Oh, I thought it was in their bathroom. I was like, what the hell? Leashes. I'm pretty sure they are gonna add dogs into this. Almost 100% sure. Because the leashes are almost specifically used for the dog mod. And we do not have the dog mod. What do we got here? Nothing really there. Nothing really there. And not a damn thing there. Not a damn thing either. Unless I want to go ice hockey player on people. Don't like that. The having doors open thing always has me a freaking on edge because you never know, especially since people who are used to playing Zomboid know that zombies have traditionally loved packing into freaking into bathrooms. So like very heavily. Oh, here goes nothing. Okay. Okay. Nothing there. Really odd that you would have a laundry room up there and a laundry room downstairs, but, you know, whatever. Whatever's clever. Whatever floats your noggin, whatever rolls your boat. We're not really taking anything else here right now unless I see something that's really... Maybe we'll eat these crackers. We'll probably eat these tortilla chips. And these barbecue chips. And we are getting drowsy again. So we can take the last of these caffeine pills. Alright, that should be the end of it. Which should get us through until tonight. There we are. I'm kind of curious as to how many are sitting by my truck right now. There might be a decent amount down there. I suppose we should be looking at these mailboxes. Flyer house for sale. I should be looking at these flyers to be able to be like, oh, the beef chunk company. It'll open up like little different spaces on the map. Wow. Nothing? I'm shocked. Okay. Nothing. I am wholeheartedly, incredibly freaking shocked. Chain can be in there, nuts and bolts can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in there. That can go in there. And that can go in there. I hear something. Apparently not. Apparently the game's like, you don't hear biatch. You don't hear nothing. Shut up. Alright. Let's go ahead and put some more food in the back of the truck here. In this cabinet. Where we can fit things like this. And all this. And I didn't realize that I could still put all that stuff in the back. Alright, my question is... how much more do we have to deal with up here? Probably a lot, for being honest. Not too bad. Nice little Jeep there. Oh, hi. Hello. Hello, everyone. Dear Lord, that is... Oh, my God. Yeah, that me talking about frickin' not that much. What the hell is wrong with me? Not that much. Okay. I mean, we could go out to the south here. I do kind of want to... this might not be smart. Not with this ragdolling effect right now. Alright, they have seemed to kind of fix a couple of the things, because it seems like if they're getting caught on you with the ragdolling effect, they're disappearing temporarily and then reappearing as corpses, which should help out with the ragdolling overall. You would get less stuck on things, at least. I would hope. Yeah, there are so many freaking zombies here still. So many freaking zombies here still. The problem is we are, like, officially in the territory of it really doesn't matter to be able to, like, go after half of this stuff. It would be more about clearing the zombies out. More than anything. Unless I wanted to go after, like, the general store or the bar. The bar I don't really care about, just plain because of the fact that, well, I just don't care about it. A lot of it is because my character has light drinker. So it's not like I'm going to be drinking with this character anyways, so... I'm telling you, the fireplace pokers are crazy, man. Just insane how good they are. I just realized they're also... I've been screwing around. Alright. This is one thing I wanted to try. Did that have any freaking ammo on it? Alright, it does. I want to try out to be able to see what the difference is with it now. Alright, the other thing I gotta get really, really used to is... Nope. Oh my god, shut up! It's the aim. I don't know what just saved me, but something just saved me. Alright, so apparently... Alright, we're gonna do this. This is not gonna be smart. This is not gonna be smart here. I mean... If I wanted to, I guess I could go... We've only got 6 shots. I just want to test to be able to see how they fixed shotguns. There we go. That works. Okay. Okay. That hit a lot more evenly. Now let's see if they take on multiple zombies at once. Then we'll see if there's an issue there. No. Let's yell it out.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Did my character just get deep voiced?
Hey!
Did he just pull the Star-Lord versus freaking Thor deep voice?
Hey!
Alright, yes. I want all of you guys to be able to come to me. Because I want to test to be able to see if they fix spread on shotguns. Because that was the biggest issue, was that shotguns were kind of unusable for lower level aim because of the fact that spread was no longer really a thing for them anymore. Oh, shut up. Yeah, we need more room in between us. We are tired, which isn't going to help out. Alright, so it does seem like... Oh! I didn't think this one through. I did not think this one through. Alright, they are solid, though. Alright. We need to drop that frickin' gun now. I will say, that is much more than it used to be. That is much more solid than it used to be, for sure. Okay. So, I would be interested in going towards guns again. Alright, let me pause up to be able to catch up here really quickly. Glass jars are coming back in 2.5 of 7 days officially now. Was officially... just what? 6 years after people have been asking? They finally gave into a lot of things. They finally gave into so many things because they realized the frickin' reviews were tanking. Justin Load, hey, what's going on, man? Been a long time. Holy moly, haven't seen you in streams in months. Honestly, this is my first day back after like 25 days after getting heat stroke. But been doing pretty good. Been doing pretty good. It's been growing like crazy. I mean, what are we up to now? Can't remember what we're up to. We are up to 4,191 subs on YouTube now, which is just insanity. It really is. It is. Shotguns are great. Yeah, I know that there was a fix for them, but kind of wanted to see it myself, you know? Alright, let's get back to this. Alright, so we clearly have a lot of zombies that are after us that are not very happy with us right now. And we're very tired. And I'm pretty sure that was my last spear. So, fireplace poker it is! Hey. Nope. Okay, I am not liking this. Please tell me we've cleared enough room off of our frickin' zombie. Oh, crap. We might be in a world of fucking trouble. We might just be in a world of trouble right now. We do have essentially 4 right. Let's carve these spears up. Which we didn't carve spears. Okay, hurry up. Quick, 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 quick. Quick, 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 quick. Yeah, I had to do a look around me real quick. Alright, that's 4 spears. We need to make these 4 spears last. We need to get our truck back. Alright, 1, equip in both hands. 2, equip on our back. Fireplace poker, get in your backpack. These other 2 spears, get in our backpack. Get back under weight here. And with spears. It is time. Let's do this. We are going to take on the specific ones. The singular ones we're not going to use our spears on because we're just not going to. Alright, so guns are still a massive problem here, for sure. Because they still bring in a lot of zombies. Alright. Alright, you guys are migrating. I'm gonna let you guys migrate. Dear freaking Lord. What is with you guys? Oh my God! Why? Damn it. There's only one way I know to make this work. We gotta get you guys around the building. Alright. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a massive problem. We can't do this while we're tired. That's the problem. Is we are so freaking tired that if we start slowing down, we're screwed.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Alright. That's what we need to do. We need to drag all of you fuckers out here. And then look we'll lose a ton of you in the frickin' in there. Come on. I shouldn't be running back. Bad as it sounds, I really should not be running back. Because if I lose frickin' the last of my stamina, I am truly fucked. Oh, God. Oh, God. I think I've got to. Damn it, man! Fucking damn, freaking fucking god damn it! These spears are pissing me off! We had a legitimate chance to be able to draw them all out of there. And the spears does. Oh. 42.12 did something to spears to be able to absolutely tank their durability. Shit. I'm getting too damn tired. Do I have any more? I have more caffeine pills. Thank you. If I can take on this group here, I'm fine. But I need to be able to take on this group here. Are you shitting me, dude? It is so ridiculous how much they have freaking killed spears. I have spear 7 and maintenance 5. This is so stupid. It really is. I am so fucking pissed. I am so beyond pissed. Alright, the good news is we're not exhausted, so realistically... Dude, they just keep on fucking piling up over here. Wait a second. No! Dude, that's not what I tried to do! Come on, now! Alright, now we're tired and freaking exhausted. This is so stupid. This is really so stupid. Dude, come on! Get over here!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
this is so sick. Oh my god. Like, I am so pissed off right now. I am so pissed off right now. This is the downfall of freaking having the quiet trait. Is that zombies just stop fucking following you. And then look what they do. They sit around your fucking vehicle. God damn it, man. Oh, come on! You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up! Are you shitting me? And now the ragdoll's fucking me. That was so freaking close. That was so freaking close. Food is down to 3%. Riverside is so freaking overrun, it's ridiculous, and especially with spears just being torched. Especially since I put most of my build into spears. It's not good. Like, we're nearly maintenance level 6, and that's how quickly we were going through spears. Shit. Stop it. That was really close there. Nearly maintenance level 6. Working on spear level 8, and we're somehow going through spears and 4 zombies. Even at the worst of freaking durabilities for spears, it wasn't that bad. Okay, well, we need to do some repairs on this vehicle, otherwise it's going to be retired until we do. Alright. We had a very fucking long day. You know what? We have food. We need to grab some food out of here. Let's make it MRE. We deserve some hot food here. That is insanity. Absolute crazy, crazy insanity. We are freaking exhausted. Drop the ration package. Laptop key in there. My brain is melted, man. This has been a long damn day. It really has. That took so much out of me to be able to try to fight that off, and it just did not work. The good news is we're up to mechanics 2, we're up to welding 2. What we really need to do is see what we can build with the welding, because we need to really work on certain things like blacksmithing and stuff like that. But blacksmithing requires a lot of different builds, which we probably need clay more than anything else, if I'm being honest with you. The welding here requires welding level 3 for a lot of cases. I do not know if we have a welding 2 book. If we do, that needs to be our next step, is reading welding 2. I'm not 100% sure. I don't recall if we do or not. So I think what I should do is maybe go down and try to find a welding 2 book, because that's probably going to be how we're going to start our next day, is to be able to get that welding 2 book done. And then maybe just try to drive around and find destroyed vehicles. Like, I don't think we'd have much of a choice otherwise. Also, long stick spear. Okay. The other thing I should be doing is I should be going through all of these boxes and finding everything that I need to be able to get spears. Worst comes to worst, this is a large enough space that I could put a fire in here, and I could start making fire-hardened spears again. Because I think what they did is they nerfed the living hell out of spears to be able to make fire-hardened spears worth it. Because the fire-hardened spears seem to work more. We have welding 3. We have welding 3. We don't have welding 2. Oh, that's such a pain in the butt. Please tell me we got welding 2 over here. Oh, God. Yes, we do. Oh, thank Jeebus. Okay. Ooh. This entire frickin' run over here was going to be about what we could get the welding levels to, because we needed to work on welding so we could start working on blacksmithing heavily. Now, this outpost is going to be made worth it by the ability of getting more spears and getting our welding levels up, and dumping out a ton of sacks and getting sand and stuff like that so we can get clay. So we'll try that out. Can we not use the sink? We can. It is still good. Let's fill our canteens. You know what? While we're at it, let's fill the plastic bottle as well. We're gonna need it. We are gonna need the living hell out of this, man. We don't need the flashlight on. We don't need to waste that. Let's get our butts up here. It is midnight 50. Let's get some sleep. We will see you guys again in the morning. You, your friends, your family, and your loved ones. Appreciate y'all like crazy. I really, really do. Let's go ahead and move that book over. And maybe, I don't know, the bottle of water to be able to get under weight. We will see you guys again in the morning for day 55. Have a good night. Alright, that was the end of the day 54 recording. Yes, that was very close. That was very close. I don't know how many times I've had to do that, though. It really wasn't smart to be... It really wasn't smart to be shooting in that direction, because the fact is, I'm pretty sure what kind of got us in that screwed area was the fact that I shot that shotgun, and it drew in, like, it seemed like the remainder of the damn Riverside area came to us. So, shotguns, while they had a very large range of, like, hearing, or a noise range before, it seems like that noise range has increased. Now, the plus side is, the shotguns do seem more effective. It seemed like we were missing so many times with shotguns the first time that we tried to use it there. I was like, I'm not freaking using this. They were taking good shots. Now, there wasn't a heavy spread, but I've heard that if you want more of a spread shot, you saw the shotgun to be able to make it a sawed-off. Yeah, Streamlabs, we get it. You love talking as usual. I remember you too. Heard Dwarf Fortress is getting an update. I don't think I'm familiar with Dwarf Fortress. Have you checked out Megabox? Seems popular these days. I am not familiar with it. I am not. Came out just a few weeks ago? Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. I do know that I have purchased a couple of games. I got Repo, I got Borderlands, or Tiny Tina's Wonderlands for Borderlands, because I'm not interested in Borderlands 4. Especially the way that the devs, or the mod developer, or the developer is speaking to his community right now. Just not interested in supporting that. Even though I love Gearbox and I freaking love Borderlands. So, I am buying Icarus because that's on sale. I'll be getting Icarus in a couple of days here because it's heavily on sale. And it's kind of in that 7 days-y, archy type vibe. So I think it would be something to be able to kind of throw into a rotation of survival games. Yeah, no, there's tons of good things out there. There's tons of good things out there. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Sunny. What, baby? Yeah, I know. You're giving me like the warning signs of you look like you're really tired, Dad, because I am very tired. Like, I've only been on for 3.5 hours, but keep in mind that I haven't been on this long in a long time. So, hi. Aww. She just hopped up on the desk and got in my face. Didn't you? Are you telling Dad it's bedtime? Is it night-night time? I have not tried Valheim. I don't own Valheim. I've heard decent things about it. It just doesn't seem like my cup of tea very much. I'm not a big fan of like the snap together building aspects. Like honestly, out of building aspects, PZ is okay, but it's more like add on to things or build some things or something like that. But the 7 days, like the voxel building, I've always enjoyed more. So, and that's the other thing I'm going to be getting into more is 7 Days to Die as well. Especially since it looks like they're actually kind of pushing that, and because DeWalt is about to release version 2.0 of War of the Walkers, including my 4th POI for that mod. So, which is actually not that much because Muskip has like 40 mods or 40 POIs for that. So, I think what I am going to do at this point in time, though, I am very, very. I have to limit myself right now, and I realize I have to limit myself. I'm very limited on my energy because of the recovery from heat stroke. My brain is not 100% right now. My body is not 100%. It's probably not going to be 100% again for months. And then, just the disability that I have with MS anyways, it's 100% of what I was, is what we'll say. It'll get to 100% of what I was. Let me see if there is anyone streaming on Twitch. So let's go to this here. No camera on right now. Let's pop Twitch up and mute my fucking self because I don't want to hear me. And then we'll see who we got in the list here. Adventure Time is playing Marvel Rivals. Lord Cthulhu is playing Minecraft. That's the other thing that I need to play. I want to play some freaking Minecraft. I want to play some freaking Minecraft with some peeps. Like, I have not played Minecraft since me and my daughter played it years ago. And I would love to be able to play some Minecraft and kind of screw around with people because I've never done anything outside of, like, the, other stuff. Now I'm getting suggested collabs? Really? That's weird. I think what we're gonna do... I don't know. Who should I send you guys off to? Who should I send you guys off to? I will be back tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I was on at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time today, so good stuff. I'm not familiar with any, I mean, other than Adventure, which I really need to get her to play some Zomboid again. Let's look at the PZ list here. Let's just look at the PZ list here. Let's go from low to high. Thank you. What the hell? No. Okay, apparently I can't remove that. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Français. No comment. No comment there. Huh. I might just throw you guys over to because I'm not recognizing anyone here at all. Like normally I'll find a couple people that I'm like, oh, I recognize that name or I've seen that name before, and it's like I'm not recognizing. There are so many people streaming this right now. Holy crap! I suppose 42.12 came out, so a lot of people are really interested in it right now, aren't they? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna send you guys off to one of the people on our list, though. Celeste Luna is playing Overwatch. Adventure Time is playing Marvel Rivals. What is... Alright, let me check out Lord Cthulhu here, real quick. Quick to be able to see if there's music or not. There was music. Okay, we are not doing that. Adventure Time.
It's called Mohawk Rock.
We're going to say, you still playing? To be able to make sure here. And we'll send him off. Alright, I appreciate you guys hanging out here.
Costume coin.
You, your friends, and family, little ones, please stay safe out there.
I'm still playing.
Alright.
I just paused it for a sec to report a bug to the game. There's an event where you can get a costume coin and turn it in for a skin.
Oh, there you go. Alright, so we'll send you guys off to Adventure Time here. You, your friends, family, little ones, please stay safe out there. We will see you guys again next time. Have a fantastic one, and we will see you guys on the other side. Bye!
They haven't responded before.